to go over how to do offset lifting to correct technique and remove compensations. So offset lifting is probably the most deceptively brutal form of a modality that I'm aware of. Really until you try it, you really want to understand what I mean. So today I've got an open barbell with an extra 15 pounds on one side. So this is literally 60 pounds, but once you see me perform the lift, you'll see that my intent and my effort is at 100%, even though, I could do twice as much weight for reps if the bar was equally loaded on each side. And so what this does is, number one, your intent has to be at 100. So in my opinion, and I really think that a lot of people that are in this field will agree, your intention drives adaptation. When your intention and your intent and your focus is set into 100%, you're going to see so much more adaptation than you will if you're just mindlessly going through a movement. And so that is one of the reasons I really like this technique for learning a lift. The second is, if you don't use proper technique, you're not going to be able to perform the lift. So you can kind of shoddily go through a squat or a bench press or an overhead press with improper weight or improper technique and still get the weight up. But if you deviate to one side or the other, or rock forward or back, you're not going to be able to complete the lift with offset lifting. And so I love just the intent, the focus, and the insurance of proper technique for this, and that's why I really love it for teaching to novice and beginning lifters. So I'm going to show you real quick just what a couple reps look like with this. As I said, this is a 60-pound barbell. It's just got 15 more pounds on one side than the other. And so you can see right there that as I'm trying to unrack it, my body threw this side up and didn't want to bring this side up with it. And so what you want to do here is make sure you keep the bar centered. Don't let the bar drift to one side or the other. Keep it centered and just use proper technique. And you're going to have to go slow. As you can see, just keeping it overhead, my body wants to drop it to that side or shift it over here. So just keeping it centered, you have to be totally locked in and be totally focused on what you're doing, or else you're going to drop the weight. So that's it. You can use that for literally every exercise with the barbell. It doesn't just have to be an overhead press. Wouldn't recommend it for Olympic lifts just because of the speed of those movements. But anything that's your traditional, bench, squat, deadlift, just anything like that, I really do recommend using this to learn the movements properly. All right, thanks.